What's up, everybody? It's Dago Seda here. Pretty snazzy walkthroughs. Majora's Mask, 3 hearts. Yeah, sorry I hesitated there for a moment. I was a little tired. And alright, so ordinarily I would say wait until you get the temple's item before doing this, because when you fall it'll be much easier to get back up. But against my better judgment, I decided to do it now, and this is the thing that caused me to fall like multiple times and have to edit it. But I decided to end the video right before this room, so the edit seemed less obvious. It was a good idea on my part, I'd say. Alright, so across the way, there's going to be something pretty important. Oh man, I'm tired right now. Okay, so hopefully at the end of this temple we'll solve the size of our magic bar issues. It's not really an issue, but okay. Here we have Wizrobe, and I think he was in the first game. I have beaten the first Zelda game, but I don't remember much of it. Okay, so what he does is he'll teleport from thing to thing, and you can either run up to him with the bunny hood or shoot him with your arrows. And personally, I would prefer the bunny hood, but you know, sometimes it's a hassle. And when he starts like making copies of himself, just kind of target around the room to try to find which one's the real one. The real one is the one that's most solid, and the one that you can actually target. And voila, we have one dead Wizrobe. And just wait for this chest to appear and you will claim your prize. The Arrows of Fire. This is something worth celebrating because now it pretty much opens up the rest of the temple except for the boss chamber. But yeah, fire arrows. So let's go and melt some doors or whatever. Man, today is just gonna be such a tired day for me, and I've been putting off a lot of the work I have to do for such a long time, and I feel today, oh, I'll work on it, but I say that every day and then I don't work on it. Oh well. Alright, so I guess we'll start with this one, but I think I missed here. This is garbage. I definitely should have hit that. Whatever. Alright, so I'm just gonna kind of go on around here for a bit, try to get to a better to access area. I think, I don't know, yeah, I go through here maybe? I don't know. But first need to restock some magic here, because the arrows, they consume a little bit of magic. I think if you go over them in the inventory screen, it'll say fire arrows MP2. Unlike the Lens of Truth, which is more of like a continuous drain type of thing. And where's this? Oh, right here. Yeah. Also, if you ever have to go through this room again, this opens up a big shortcut for you. So you should be grateful to these fire arrows. You should be worshiping them the way you worship your god, or your not God if you're an atheist. I don't know. I don't judge. Personally, I'm religious, but I completely respect your right not to be. You know, that seems to be the most logical approach to it. Alright, so now that we're in this room again, we can get to all these switches. And just like a lot of things, they say, use your L targeting on them, but what fun is that when you could just do this? Just kind of randomly thrash about. That seems to be my strategy for a lot of things. Yeah, but these white wolfos seem to have way too much health. I didn't want to go over there thinking I'd accidentally leave the room and reset it, which would definitely be a bad thing. Alright, so I forgot what that activated. Makes that chest up there. And I believe there's it's either a small key or another stray fairy in that chest. I really don't remember, but we'll see when we get over there. Now, that other patch of ice over there, you do not need to need to unfreeze that because there's absolutely nothing behind it or under it except for this Wolfos here, but he would have gotten you anyway. And it appears that you do more damage if you hit them in the back. I'm not sure if that's true, but it seemed that way right there. Okay, so let's find out together what's in here because I forgot. Another fairy. Okay. So we're gonna need this block to get all the way back to that other platform. And also, if you remember, I said take note of that crate out there. We're gonna do something with that crate in just a second. And plus, I don't know if I mentioned it last video, but we're gonna be doing it the fun way. Yes. Now, normal people would push that block to right about there in hopes of, ooh, I don't know, climbing up there themselves or easily throwing a bomb at it. Nope. My solution is to blow your face up and have it do a kamikaze attack just to save a fairy. Am I a hero or what? That would get me like 7 Medal of Honors or something. I don't know how the system works. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's pretty difficult to get the Medal of Honor. Because I think, as of now, there's only one person who's alive who has it. Because most of the time they give it to someone who gave their life to do what they did. Okay, so this here, at the moment, it might not seem very useful, but that's just an opening back to the front of the temple, like that first room. If you remember walking in that first time we saw that white Wolfos, there's a big room, and not a big room, and it had it was a red frozen door. Well, basically it's just a passage into here, but you'll see why that's useful later. Alright, so before continuing on in this room, I'd recommend killing these Blizzolfos. Yeah, I really forget what they're called. I think they're Blizzolfos. I don't know. And also that opens up a stray fairy in a chest there. But you need them cleared out of your way anyway, because they might make your shots a little more difficult in trying to light these torches. Okay, but I might as well collect this fairy while I'm here. This is my 11th one. Honestly, collecting these fairies isn't as difficult as I thought it would be. I thought this would provide an extra challenge to me, but it really didn't. Like, and even when I said for the next temple, the water one, I don't know if you heard me complaining about that before, but I thought that I would waste like my entire life trying to be able to do that and get all the fairies. Really, it wasn't that hard. I did it quite easily, actually. I mean, yes, there was a lot of crying involved in beating the temple, but it's just because water temples are my natural weakness. They're like my kryptonite, you know? But, whatever. Okay, so, we're gonna pound this. Bam. And this big block in the middle will rise. And this is why we needed that red door open, to make it give us more accessibility to rooms in the first floor with that block in the way. Alright guys, we'll see you next video.